Hi everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Welcome to the very first card in my 2022 holiday card series. I swear this year came up real quick. So if you're new to my channel, unfamiliar, I have been doing a yearly holiday card series since 2015. Sometimes it's called a holiday card series. It's been 12 days of Elfmas. Last year was a holiday card series, then like my favorite holiday cards. It's been a wild ride. Faux show. So I asked in my Facebook group, but also on my Facebook page, for you guys to vote on one of the cards that I would be remaking. And this is the card that won. So one of my goals for this holiday card series is to do, I don't know what I'm going to call it, maybe Flashback Friday, maybe it'll go up on Fridays, maybe it'll be a different one. But every couple of weeks, I'm going to have you guys vote on a card that you want to see me rework and remake. And it's only going to be if I still have the images. So for today's card, I don't have the exact stamp set, but I have the digital stamp that's just a little bit different. So we're going to create a card using it. So all the cards that you see this year will be available in my Etsy shop. Some of the cards I am mass producing, so I'll have some sets, etc. All of my card sets will come with envelopes and envelope seals, and I again will have all the information for that in the description box down below. It'll probably be a couple of weeks before I get cards listed. I'm having some procedures done over the next couple of weeks, and that's going to take up a lot of my time. But I've done some pre-filming, so I feel like I am ready to go. So if you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Be sure to turn on your notifications and come back here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. Central. That is 10 a.m. Atlantic, 9 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Mountain, and 6 a.m. Pacific. And I know it's like 7 hours earlier in Ireland. That's all I know. That's the only other time zone I know. So anyway, let's head over to my craft table, and I'm going to share with you how I reworked this cute little gingerbread swimming in some hot cocoa. Okay friends, so this is going to be a very color heavy card, so I know some of you don't enjoy that. But if you want to speed it up, I've already sped it up 4 times, but you can speed it up on your playback on whatever you're watching YouTube videos on. So I wanted to keep this one to a very soft color palette. So you're going to be seeing me use like corals, aquas, and very light greens. And I really love how this card turned out. So this image is a physical stamp. I think it's still a physical stamp from Whimsy. And if I can find it, I will link it down below. The only difference between the two is this one, number one, is digital. So you can make it as big or as small as you want. You can add whatever sentiment you want, but also this has holly and berries where the other one says cookie for Santa. And I want to say that one is a rubber stamp. So again, if I can find it, if they still have it, I will link it down below. Of course, I will link directly to Krista's shop and her and this image. If you've been with me for a while, I've been using Krista's images since the very beginning of my channel. I've always loved them. I spent years begging her to do physical stamps, but I love her digital images. I love that you can resize them. You guys may remember a few years ago, I did a trio of nutcrackers. That was hers. I actually have that digital image, so you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below if that's something that you would like to see me remake as well. Another one that I've thought about is the bear in the stocking. You guys love that one so much. I think I did that one not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. Don't quote me. I don't remember. So let's talk a little bit about cards and the Etsy shop. I'm hoping to have the Etsy shop open within the next couple of weeks. You will see cards in there already. I pre-filmed, and unfortunately, I didn't hit record for about 16 different cards. I could have cried. I probably cried a little bit, but it's all right. It is what it is. So you will see some cards that you're not going to see a video of in the shop. So this is going to be one that's going to be available for mass producing. So what I've done is I've colored this, and after I made the card, I went ahead and scanned it. So I have this image colored, and we can put those on as many cards as you want. There's also the ability to recolor this image. So if this isn't the color scheme that you want, you can reach out to me and we can discuss colors. I don't have any problems making custom cards as long as I have the time and the ability. So you'll find the link to my Etsy shop is in the description box down below, but also a link to my email. So you can reach out to me either place and let me know. So this one will be posted probably next week. So you can pick up one of the originals, you can pick up a set, etc. So again, just let me know. And I will try to do that for a lot of the ones that have been colored. You'll see another one probably next week that I'm going to do the exact same thing for. But I'm so excited for that. It just saves me a little bit of work. Plus, if it's an image that I absolutely love, I have a high quality scanner. I print on laser. I use a laser printer. So everything just turns out really, really pretty. So this is really simple coloring. I'm just darkest to lightest. You guys know how I like to do it. And again, I just wanted to keep it soft. I also, I am using pattern paper for this card, but I didn't want the pattern paper to be so bold and in your face. I believe that pattern paper was from the year that I mentioned that I really loved the City Up catalog. That was some of that flocked paper and it was so, so, so pretty. The only issue is it was 12 by 12, so the patterns are a little big, but sometimes I don't mind that as long as the image is going to be kind of front and center. This also has limited embellishment. So the embellishments that originally came on it, you'll see at the end of the card, I no longer have those. So we can add some, leave some. Again, I can give you choices if you're interested. And if you just want the one card, that's cool too. Like I said, it will be available hopefully soon. I will let you guys know in a video. I will put it on the community tab. If you're not following me on Facebook, I have a Facebook group and a Facebook page. Feel free. And then of course, I'm also on Instagram. I'm all the places except for TikTok. I don't know about the talks of the tick yet. I don't know. So you guys know I love to go around my images normally with the BGs, but this time since BGs is what the cup is, I went ahead and used True Blues. So I started with B01 as my darkest, and I went, to B00, B000, B0000000, all the zeros to kind of blend it out to make it look like there is a kind of, not necessarily a halo around him, but that he's not just floating in the beyond. And I used a different tone of brown for the cookie than I did for the drink. This is hot chocolate for me. I just wanted to make sure that there was enough of a tonal difference between the two. And then in a couple of minutes, you'll see me bring in a darker R marker just to kind of darken it up just a little bit, but still keep it in this kind of coral color palette. Like I said, this is probably one of my most favorite cards I've created in a hot minute. I just love how soft it is. I love how pretty it turned out. I just love all of it. So I am using a couple of stitch rectangles. I am using the largest for my kind of my card layer. And then I want to say this one is like not the next one down, but then farther, like the middle one down. That way there's more room around it and you can see more of the paper. So initially I thought I was going to bring in some of the green from the holly, but I decided that I didn't really care for that. So I'm bringing in Coastal Cabana. So I mentioned in my why I left Stampin' Up! 2 year later video that there are still some things that I purchased from them, and one of them is cardstock. And I have not found another color that is quite as similar to Coastal Cabana. So if you know of a dupe, let me know. But once I get this adhered, I am going to add a couple of candy embellishments, and then that's going to be it. And that is day one of the 2022 holiday card series in the books. I'm so stinking excited for this year, you guys. I feel like I needed this as a breath of fresh air. If you missed it, last Friday I posted I did a guest design for Stamp Anything, and tonight I have a video going live for their Facebook group. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and remember you can reach out if you're interested in this card or any of the ones that you see coming soon. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you Friday for another video. Bye for now.